Let me cut straight to the chase. If someone told me 6 months ago I dumped Jake, my boyfriend of 8 years, on our anniversary, I'd have laughed till I snorted. No lie, we were that couple, high school sweethearts who stuck it out through college, moved into a tiny apartment post-grad, and even had this ridiculous little fern named future baby. Don't judge, we were 22 and sappy as hell. But here's the harsh truth about long relationships. Love fades so slow you don't notice it's gone, until it slaps you in the face with a lie and some stranger's vanilla perfume. It's 8:23 p.m., my throat feels like sandpaper, and my forehead's burning 102°F, per the cheap thermometer on the coffee table. The chicken soup I slaved over, his favorite, though he hasn't cared in a year, is congealing into a lumpy mess. The happy 8th anniversary balloon's deflating, sagging like my last shred of hope Jack'll show up. My phone died an hour ago, so I'm huddled by the outlet, staring at the screen. Last convo, 2:30 p.m., when I begged, "Babe, I'm sick, grab meds on the way, skip the gym." His reply, "Busy with work, being late, quit being dramatic." Dramatic, right, because wanting your boyfriend to not ghost you on your anniversary when you can barely stand is so overboard. When the phone finally turned on, my hands shook so bad I almost dropped it. 14 missed calls from Mia, my best friend, plus a text, "Call me urgent." But before I dialed, Jake's Instagram popped up. He forgot to log out last week. The photo froze me solid, a blonde girl grinning with a margarita, sitting in our booth at El Toro, the Mexican spot we hit every anniversary. Behind her, Jake's arms around her waist. Caption, "Good times," posted 22 minutes ago. I stared at that screen forever, fever forgotten. Our restaurant, our anniversary. While I'm homesick, making him soup, waiting for a guy who's too busy, work my ass. Screw this, I muttered, yanking on sneakers, forgetting the cute heels and grabbing my jacket. Didn't turn off the stove, blowed out candles later, promise, or pick up tissues. All I wanted was to make him explain why he'd ruined 8 years for a lie. The drive took 15 minutes, but it felt like a lifetime. I replayed all the red flags I ignored, staying out late with guys but never posting pics, snapping at me for asking about his phone, forgetting my birthday last month and calling me needy. 8 years of memories, proms, graduation, moving days, late nights laughing till we cried, crashing into that photo, and my chest felt like it'd split. When I pulled up, his Jeep was out front, the one he said was ours. I sat in my car, breathing hard. Go in, scream, drive away? Then Mia called. Jake's been seeing her for months. I saw him at the mall. He lied and said she was his cousin. I didn't want to hurt you, but that post I hung up. Didn't want her to see me fall apart, only Jake deserved that. The restaurant bell jingled, and tacos smelled. Hit me once happy, now nauseating. I locked eyes on our booth. There he was, Jake, across from the blonde. She wore his gray hoodie, the one he lost, and laughed, leaning into him. Around her neck, the silver heart necklace he got me for our 5th anniversary. I walked over slow, boots clicking so loud everyone stared. Jake's face turned white. The blonde frowned. "Who's this?" Jake stammered. Old high school friend." "An old friend?" I laughed, sharp, bitter, loud enough to make the next table flinch. "An old friend who's dated you 8 years? Who made you anniversary soup and has a 100 fever? An old friend who saw your post at our restaurant, with her, on our anniversary?" The blonde's eyes widened. "Anniversary? You said it was casual." "Shut up!" Jake snapped at her, then softened. "Leila, baby, let's talk outside. I can explain, lying, giving her my necklace, ignoring me 'cause I was stupid enough to love you." Tears streamed down my face, and I didn't care. All the wronged, the nights I cried wondering why I wasn't enough, pouring out. Jake reached for me, but I pulled away. "I'm sorry. I messed up. I'll break up with her." "Anything. Break up with her? You broke me first. 8 years, I worked 2 jobs so you could finish college. Stayed up with you when you were stressed. Forgave you for forgetting anniversaries, blowing me off, lying. And this is how you repay me, cheating on our anniversary, making me feel worthless?" The restaurant went quiet. Everyone stared, but I only saw Jake. He had no answer, just stood there, guilty, headed down. The blonde stood, yanking off his hoodie and slamming it down. You liar. She looked at me. I'm so sorry, I thought he was single. She left, and I didn't feel bad, we were both his victims. Jake turned back, eyes red. Leela, please, we can fix this. 8 years can't be thrown away. You threw it away when you chose her, when you lied, when you stopped caring. 8 years doesn't let you treat me like garbage. We're done. He grabbed my arm. Please. I'll change. I pulled free, staring at him like a stranger. The boy I loved was gone, replaced by someone selfish, someone who didn't know how to love. I don't want you to change. I want someone who doesn't need to change to treat me right. That's not you. I walked out, bell jingling. Cold air hit my face, and I breathed deep, first real breath in months. Didn't look back. Home was quiet, but not sad. The news started quiet. I turned off the stove, soup ruined, blew out candles, tossed the balloon. Hot shower, favorite pajamas, bed. Mia showed up 20 minutes later with candy and wine. Climbed in, held me while I cried, relieved tears, not broken ones. You did the right thing, she said. It hurts now, but you deserve better. She was right. It hurt like hell at first. First week, I'd wake up reaching for Jake, then remember and sink. Walk past our coffee shop and look away. Find his old hoodie or movie stubs and sit down to breathe. But slowly, it got better. I started gym again, stopped before Couse. Jake said it was a waste. Reconnected with old friends I ditched for him. Threw out the dying ferns, bought succulents hard to kill, like me. Took the promotion I'd put off, 'cause I was scared to mess up our schedule. A month later, I'm at my favorite cafe, latte in hand, no longer checking Jake's Instagram. A guy smiled, I smiled back, not ready to date, but ready to be me again. Jake texted a few times, I miss you, I'm sorry, I'll be better. Never replied. Some mistakes can't be fixed, some lies unforgiven. 8 years is a long time to love someone, but longer to live with someone who doesn't love you back. Letting go hurts, but holding on hurts worse. Last week, I bought a new balloon. Me first. Hung it over my bed. Mia and I booked Portugal next summer, always wanted to go, but Jake said travel was too expensive. Last night, I made chicken soup for me and it was the best ever. I ate it watching my favorite movie, no Jake thoughts at all. I still think about the good days sometimes, his hands in mine, laughing at my jokes, calling me beautiful when I felt ugly. But then I remember the restaurant, the lies, the way he made me feel small, and I know I chose right. Love ain't about how long you're together. It's about showing up, choosing each other. If someone doesn't choose you, choose yourself. Yeah, I dumped my 8-year boyfriend on our anniversary. It was messy, painful, and I cried a lot. But it was the best decision I ever made. 'Cause for the first time in ages, I feel like me again, free, happy. Honestly, that's the best anniversary gift I could have asked for.